Hi everyone, my name is Muhammad Abdullahi. I'm a student at Southeastern Oklahoma State University, and today I'll be providing incident investigation supplemental video. Here is incident management best practice, starting off from the incident itself and also process to understand and identify the risk and also detection of the hazard and what led to the incident. Analysis, basically analyze the incident, data, numbers, and everything that you have, including all the information needed for the investigation. Initial support, what's the initial support needed for the team to conduct a best investigation and manage that incident, and then restore, basically implement actions and identify best practice for moving forward, and reporting, basically record everything that happened, including the totality of the incident and what's the actions and long-term and short-term actions. That way you have a best management system and also incident management. Next, let us review the following video from Frontline Data Solution to understand what should be included in incident investigation. The video focuses on training needed, standard and interview process, data analysis, action tracking. Here is the video.
Welcome to Quick Safety Tips from Frontline. Having an established process for incident investigation is key for OSHA compliance, root cause analysis, and overall site performance. These are the things that you should include in your site's incident investigation program. 1. Training that teaches leaders, managers, and EHS team members on the proper way to conduct an incident investigation. 2. A standardized way to collect, document, and store important information like witness statements and photo evidence. 3. A process for interviewing anyone who was directly involved in the incident or witnessed it. 4. A detailed analysis of the evidence, including recommendations for future incident prevention. And finally, a system for tracking action items and any critical tasks related to the completion of the investigation. To learn more about how action tracking software can elevate your site's incident investigations, subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow our blog at fldata.com.
After we identify what we need for the investigations, now it's really important to shift our attention and focus on how we do the investigation and what are the steps that needed to conduct a proper investigations. It's really important for the investigator to set some steps and guidance on what's that needed. So on the next video is going to help us just identify 10 best steps on how to conduct the proper investigation.
Hey, it's your first big investigation, you're on the way to the scene and you're thinking, where do I start? Well, here's 10 essential steps for an effective investigation. Do them in order. 1. Secure the scene, make it safe, cordon it off. 2. Care for the injured, arrange for transport to medical aid. 3. Separate the workers, those involved, from the witnesses. 4. Begin your interviews, those involved first, then witnesses. 5. Examine the scene and collect data, measurements, photos, sketches, diagrams, etc. 6. Collect your supporting documents like safe work procedures. 7. Do a document deep dive. Compare it with the data you gathered already. 8. Ask yourself why at least 5 times. For root cause. 9. Draw conclusions regarding the contributing factors. 10. Create a report with some sound recommendations for corrective actions. Now, if you want to know more and dive deeper, click that subscribe button.
Finally, it is really important to do some detective work by following up after the incident investigation and action implementation to ensure that the corrective action identified are actually implemented and effective in preventing the incident from happening again. Because without a detective work, you will not be able to identify if the action is effective or not. Without following up, you might leave the same hazard in place and putting employee at risk one more time for the same hazard that was identified before. It's also demonstrate the organization commitment to safety and hold the team accountable and reinforce a culture of continuous improvement, turning lesson learned into reality. So overall, it's just very, very, very important to do some detective work by following up. Works cited. Two videos that used in this presentation are from Frontline Data Solution and 10 Steps to Effective Incident Investigation. I also include both YouTube links. Thank you very much for watching this video. I'm looking forward for your feedback and comments that will help me to improve for my final video presentations. Thank you again and have a great rest of your time.